Yes, my friend, the right thing you come for. This is right to know. You understand? This is about right and wrong. The history, what people done wrong, what people do right. So these are the rightful people for this land, but they were removed by the wrong people, and now the wrong people is taking control. So it's just, these are family members, these are original people for here. Like me, original people for here. So government, they accept it, they know that they're wrong, but they don't know how much they're wrong. So I'm here to explain about this, yeah? Yeah, my people, I'm outside. Listen, going live. Yeah, they know what they're doing. Yo, listen, when people is wrong, they're wrong, you know, my boss. You get me? They look, wrong people, because there's not enough right people to correct them. They're gonna continue doing wrong, you know. So that's what wrong people do, wrong. Only the right people can correct them. And the only way the right people are gonna correct the wrong people is if the right people start talking, yeah? That's the only way. Just remember that. Where there is right, where there is wrong, there shall be correction. So there shall be right people, yeah? So the right people have to talk, because if the right people don't talk, that means they're consenting to doing wrong. So they're allowing the wrong people them to keep going on wrong. So we have to talk if you're right. Because when people are doing wrong and you're right, you're the one that's getting mostly affected, as you can see. You understand? The order is not even in right. So once the order is not right, again, things are gonna be wrong for the right people. That man said. Yeah, man. That's it, man. Listen, I'm here. I'm gonna do my speech because I have to spread the right awareness, you know. You have to spread the right awareness. If you can see the wrong, the thing is, when people are doing wrong, they can't see because their whole nervous system is connected to wrong things. So it's just a natural understanding where if you don't know what is right, you're gonna be doing wrong. So you have to know what is right first. So someone right has to come and correct them. You understand? So wrong people is gonna do wrong because they don't know right. They should, yes, they should know right, but when they don't know right, yeah, they're gonna do wrong. Only the right people, just like if you have someone that got injured, only the right person that knows the medical to be able to help that person to get right. So the wrong person can't get the medical, so the person can get right. He's gonna continue getting wrong. So we need the right people. Yeah, my people, that's the thing. That's I'm just saying. Listen, because look, the thing is, like I'm saying, wrong people, they're wrong. Look, people can go wrong till they're mad, yeah? So we, as righteous people, have to go right till we're mad, because a doctor is a mad person, but he's right, because that doctor is able to fix that person which is wrong, which is mad, because he's got the right skills, yeah? Yeah, man, that's it. Look with the right eye, my friend. Read the right thing. This is the right thing, you know. Like I say, we have even Putin come out and show you say this is the right thing. And Putin is a big boss compared to these small fishes. Putin is a big boss. So you see, the same pictures that they show in Russia, these are the same family members. You get me? I'm in my right. Same, and England has done wrong as well because they realize that these are nationals, British nationals, when they were classed them as immigrants, which is wrong. So, like I say, sometimes when people don't know the right thing, they're gonna do the wrong thing, and they could do it to the right people. So hear me, I say, man. That's my people, cool, big up. Not every. That's what I'm saying. If you get the right doctors will care. If you get the wrong doctors won't care. So right now we need to know what's right and what's wrong. That's why, again, coming down, I am showing from knowing myself which is right. Because if you don't know yourself first, you're not going to know what is right or wrong. And again, that's why you could get people in the wrong position. And when you get people in the wrong position, they could do the wrong thing. That's why, again, it's very important. Again, knowing yourself first is right so you can follow the right things. That's what it is. Yo, so big up yourself. Share the live. Again, we're outside. We're outside, my people. You're outside. Yo, listen, right now, step on the right lane, you know. You understand? And when you step on the right lane, you're going to get the right people. I don't want the wrong people, you know. You get me? Because the wrong people are going to corrupt your thing. They're going to continue doing wrong. So I'm out here to look for the right people. The right people will see the message. So the right people can connect. Because I know everybody, like I say, even God know I know everybody him like. You understand? So if God know that, then you have to know which is right. Yeah, my friend. This is the rightest thing you could ever look at. Everything else you're looking at is wrong, may I tell you. Wrong from the core at the foot bottom.
Share and subscribe.
Yes, my people. Share and subscribe. Yeah, that's a share and subscribe. Yeah, man, that's a share and just warming up, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's a share and subscribe. Yeah, man, that's a share and just warming up, you know what I mean? Yes, my boss. Show the right people here, not the wrong people. That's it. What is about? This is about the right people that was done wrong. Yeah, the right people. These people are British nationals.
You are?
The Caribbean people.
Alright.
Because the Caribbean islands are within the Atlantic Ocean and UK is an Atlantic island, which all of the Atlantic islands are one family. Majority of people don't know because majority of people came in from a foreign country where the island was already there. That's why it was part of the realm. The realm, even England has noticed what the realm is, meaning the whole one family, meaning the dynasty. That's why you had different dynasties, just like the House of Windsor, the House of Tudor.
So you're talking about royalty?
Well, again, the royalty is the main face because everyone was in a royal band. Everyone was a part of a bloodline. It wasn't as how it is broken up. Everyone knew what house they're from, knew what place they're from. Now they don't know what's right from wrong. So in those times they was more orderly. Now it's not orderly because the wrong people are in position. So this is the reason why we have to know the order of things so we can know what is right. Just through the changes within World War brings about all of the wrong policies because even people that are born of this bloodline, they're the ones that are even facing the struggles based on wrong policy. That is foreign policy. What's happening now? Even people that live in the north of England, they're suffering.
A lot of foreign policies are basically ways on to do with oil, aren't they?
No, it's the way, wherever affects the people within at home on the land that is their land, wherever affects them.
I think the people in power don't care about people.
But that's the wrong people then, because the right people
Yeah, but we
would.
keep electing them, though, don't we?
We may not even know what is right from wrong.
No, we don't.
That's why we need to be re-educated, because again, you could be wrong enough till you're afraid. That's why if you're right and you're silent, that means you're consenting to the wrong thing.
No, for me, I think people try and look for the truth, but there's so many lies nowadays. You don't know who is truthful and who isn't.
But that's why
We
there
live in a
are
post-truth world.
that's why there's so much references to show you what is right. Like every day's a guidance. Once you have life, you're in your right. That's why there's so much references to show you what is right. Like every day's a guidance. Once you have life, you're in your right. And if you're able to understand just the basic of that self, of yourself, then you'll be able to understand the rest of it. That's why psychology is very important. Psychology is basically what your function of your mind makes your body behave, what are your body behave. And if you're not developed psychologically, then you will be doing the wrong thing. That's why you need development. And development is important because that helps you to know what have responsibility, to know what's right and wrong. That's why they know due to war, you can affect someone's psychological ability because again, they're in the state of shock. And when you're in the state of shock, you're able to tell them anything. So through wars that make you psychologically deficient, they're in the state of shock. And when you're in the state of shock, you're able to tell them anything. So through wars that make you psychologically deficient, so you don't know what's right and wrong, so they could introduce you.
I think it's not that. I think it's because we have no power.
No, we do have power. Once you have life, you have power. That's why the thing is, why would there be people, living if we don't have power?
The people at the top basically have made it so literally we do as we're told. As soon as we go up our head above the power, they'll arrest us.
No, that's why there are laws when people have exceeded their powers.
They're making more powers
No.
to exceed.
When people have exceeded their powers. But it happens, it shows power when you're doing wrong, you can't go all the way. It's going to stop somewhere. That's why you have the Magna Carta, that's why you have King Henry got his head chopped off. That's why things do reoccur.
They've deviated from that. If you look at laws, the Labour Party have changed a lot of the laws now to give them more power over us, to stop us from free speech, to stop us looking for the truth.
But that's when, again, people are going to remember where they're coming from, because again, it's right to remember. But things are there, so if you forget what's right or what's wrong, then you could go and see what's right. So that's why people need to be developed. Here, so if you forget what's right or what's wrong, then you could go and see what's right. So that's why people need to be developed, psychology developed, educated. That's a part of psychology. A lot of us, like I say, most of us are wrong till they have disability. So the right people have to keep talking, because again, that word can influence a change. So if you don't say nothing, then and the wrong people are continuing, then again, that is just giving them the right to go forward.
I totally agree with you. This is what we do. We try and do that through, because we're animal rights activists.
Yeah.
We're trying to do that. The lobbying, the amount of power, the lying that goes on in government, allows them to carry on what they're doing. No matter how many times they arrest you, they try and stop you, they put more laws to actually tell you freedom of speech.
That they're doing the wrong thing.
It's getting worse. It's getting more on their favour and less on British people.
You're right. They're doing the wrong. That's why they're doing the wrong things, obviously, and they won't stop because they think that it's benefiting them.
But it is.
but like I say, they're only benefiting them, but they have children. So sometimes when you're doing the wrong thing, you don't see it in front of you. You're only trying to sort out things now because you're so in a rush to keep yourself occupied. But again, there are future generations that may not even want to do the wrong thing, but they're going to end up with all of the wrong repercussions. You understand? It's just like, again, Russia, like Germany against all of the Jews. Now, again, it's going the other way around. People are feeling the repercussions. So, like, wars and wrong things bring repercussion. It doesn't just feel like because they're actually exceeding their future generation. If you don't look at the future generation, which is the right thing, then you're gonna feel the repercussion. That's why it's at the moment it just appears that way. But we're trying to make sure that again the right thing is implemented, so those generations they don't get the full effect of what again their parents do. You understand? That is just right. That's the right thing to do. You're not trying to project the same punishment on those people that again it wasn't even involved, but they're inheriting from the wrong thing. You're trying to make sure that they know what is right from wrong before they continue that. So you have to. That means when you put a stop to something, that means you correct something. That means you're doing the right thing. So it's not just for the people that's doing wrong now, it's for the people that are going to do wrong. And not even involve all the repercussion of the people that are going to do wrong, so that they could actually save themselves. Because it's important. The future depends on the children, and if the children don't know that coming up soon, when they do wrong, they're going to face like hard punishment, then if you know what's right, and you know that it's right to help the children, because they don't know, because if you don't know, that's wrong, right? That's why knowledge is right. It's right to know. But might know the wrong thing, but at least when you know the wrong thing, you got a choice to correct it.
A lot of people, there's a lot of children nowadays who actually look at. They've done it statistically. There are like 1 in 5 teachers have been stopped by their people.
Yeah.
When I was in school, that never happened. We never hit.
That's true. Never.
The generation that's supposed to be coming after us is literally.
But you can see the effect.
Out of order. Horrible.
But you can see the effect, the roll on effect of those that are in the right position, that's supposed to do right, are not doing right, and it's going all the way down. So imagine that now. That's what I'm saying. At the bottom, they're gonna realize because they're following whatever again example that has been set at the top. So if they're following that example, then it's gonna overflow, because you could see it's happening now, and they think that by continuing what they're doing, they're going to be able to make a change. But again, when you do continue things, you don't realize what's right. When it comes to it too late, you're going to get the backlash. It just happens to be like in that. So for you to be able to save yourself, at least when you're telling the right thing, yeah, people are going to recognize you and avoid you. So just like like if a group of a gangs, hurts people, the police are going to see them and they're going to go get them. So it's just like that. So when people wake up, because people are waking up and they see that, they're going to try to go and get some. So if you are speaking right and you're showing yourself, again, you're going to be okay. That's just what it is. That's why in this time, you have to, if you are right and it hurts you not to continue your right, then again you'll be consenting. So you just have to do what is right. But majority of people are wrong till they're mad, like they're disabled. So you have to be right till you're mad, because it's better to be right till you're mad than wrong till you're mad, because when you're wrong till you're mad doesn't help you, because you know you're right. So you have to put as much force as they're doing wrong, so at least you are making an example for those that want to do right. That's the main thing, because you're not going to make everyone right at the same time, because everyone doesn't know what people know all at the same moment. So that's just to have the comfortability going through life. Because if you think if you're on the right path, the right people will come along, but you will see wrong people also. But you have to stay there. You can't move.
It seems to me that very effectively dividing everybody.
Yeah, they're trying as much.
When they're actually supposed to be, it's like we're not in, they don't consider us the people at all. It's just the way they make policies, the way it's to do with power, money, oil, as I say, things like that.
Yeah.
And we're literally collateral damage.
Exactly.
So even though they come across as that they've got our best interests, of course, they don't. And so they're not going to care if we're all on the streets killing each other and hating each other. It's not in their interest.
But check this, right? That's why, you see, even when people are doing wrong, you will have the right devices. That's why the internet come about. Because before, we didn't know how bad it was. So now there are right devices. There are things people are doing, using for us.
Is it not better that we come together? I would rather speak to people.
Just look now.
Like,
it's happening now.
I'd rather that than just to watch something on YouTube.
But that will encourage you to then come out. So there is some form of.
No, but there's only a few of us who are doing it. People are actually engaging and speaking to other people, and that's how we learn, because we're there. Like yesterday, I was at the Israeli Palestine thing, and until you're actually there and you see what it's like, you can only imagine. And a lot of lies that go in the press, because it suits their narrative. Oh, this happened. You actually go there and that's not what happens, you know.
I agree. Even when the farmers they came down and protested, it wasn't on live TV, but it was on someone that was doing right, that was in the right position.
There's a couple of like citizen journalists, I call them.
Exactly. So there are people that's there. Like I say, look how the effect of people, just little amount of people doing right affects the world. Even, like I say, you have certain government, like Putin, for instance, revealing certain things. Like that there is a top government that at a point knowing that there needs to be right coming
you
down.
You saw what he did to those terrorists. He literally cut someone's ear off and fed it to them. You actually saw them; they were being beaten up. He doesn't put them out. He shows them. He says, "This is what I've done.
Yeah.
You come and kill people in my country. I will torture you and put you on television."
Like
so you see what he's doing.
You see what he's doing.
Hiding it.
Yeah, he's not hiding it. That's true.
Over here, they hide it. What they're
true.
doing, and then they do, and then they say, "Oh, we're not doing that." And they are.
But that's why we have to
even though I
keep
don't
showing.
agree with him, I respect the fact that he walks the walk, he talks the talk.
Yeah.
I'm doing this. You come and do this in my country. In our country, they don't care. You could be blown up. You could be stuff like that. They go, fine. We're not going to blame you. We're just going to say. We're just going to blame it on something else, like the media or something, like that guy was stabbed.
But that's what I was saying.
And they blamed it on the media. In fact, rather than the man who actually stabbed him, they blamed it on the media stoking it.
Yeah, that's
God
true.
had an agenda. So literally, although I don't agree with Putin on a lot of things, I think at least you can respect the fact that he actually said, I'm doing this, I'm showing you what I'm doing. You can fucking mess with me.
Yeah.
That's why I like Trump as well. He says, you do this to me, I will end you.
You see, because those people, they actually study where they're from. They like.
They don't hang around.
That's what but they study where they're from. They're firm people. Like I said, majority of those that are leading in parliament, like I say, they're foreigners. They imagine coming into your country, not knowing that the people don't know about their land. They're going to take advantage.
If you don't care about where you are,
but you understand?
Like if you come to this country, you hate this country, you hate the people who live here, and yet you want to live here. And then you wonder why people say, excuse me, so you come here, you want to do this, you want to do that, but you don't like this country, you have no investment in it.
Exactly.
And then why are you worried that there's going to be pushback? Because we're not masochists, that's why.
As you can see, they send, I think, 40 million to war. That's wrong. From here, where the people need all of that resource, if it's in education, but they will send it to war. So again, the people, those that are in parliament, they're not representing the home nation. They're representing foreign nations. That's why. Look at Putin. He's representing his home nation. He's making sure that people in his home are secure.
Yeah, because he cares
That's
about,
important.
Even though he might be, I disagree with a lot, he cares about his people.
Because he knows his history. That's the thing. He doesn't, like I say, try to do wrong with his history. He tries to do right with his history. So that's why we need to remember what is right with the history. So the wrong people that do come in, yeah, you could be able to identify them. That's the most
Yeah, but the
important.
problem is the people who are at the top, who are supposed to be looking out for the British people, they're not, are they? Because at the end of the day, they're not protecting anybody. If you actually look into it. Well, no, I mean, because the Muslims it's not because they're Muslim, they're protecting them because they're actually, they're getting something in return.
They're foreigners.
They're getting
same.
something in
You can say
return.
that.
You think
Yeah.
you think they
That's
care
why-
about the Muslims?
but
They
that's-
don't. They're using them.
But that's why I say in so World War One, yeah, King George the Fifth, yeah, he came on the throne. He took the English throne. Remember, King George the Fifth is from Germany.
Queen's father.
Remember, Queen's father, Elizabeth, yeah, Elizabeth father, Victoria's father. No,
What were the dates?
but it's World War One.
World War One would be
1914.
would be Queen Elizabeth's. Well, she would have been. I don't know. I don't know when she was born.
King George the Fifth, yeah. But like, the main point is that again they're foreigners. They're from Germany, right?
Yeah, no, I understand that.
And when you're taking the throne, an English throne, you have to again recognize the laws that are there before, yeah. And you have to make sure you uphold that. That's why he took on that surname Windsor to make sure that you know that he's represented and he upholding the actual laws because he recognized that Parliament is supreme. But within that time, there still was going on. So he allowed, through his powers, other foreign policies to come in and change it. And that's why, again, up to World War II, because our people was coming in so much and damaging England, they had to do an act called the British Nationality Act. They had to reconfirm who was British nationals.
Yeah, that's
Because of so much people breaching through, again, a foreign king, which again
That's what
is supposed to
that's what I
uphold.
don't think is very fair, because at the end of the day, it seems to me that they're trying to get rid of the English identity.
Exactly, because
So
you're
how
right.
is that fair?
It's not fair.
Exactly, but none of us were told. None of us were actually informed or even told about this, and yet it's actually to do with people who literally, generations back, literally. My family, I can look back up to nearly 1,000 years.
But that's why it's about education.
Exactly. So, you know, I would understand. I would have more. Mind you, even people like can actually trace their lineage can turn against them, because you've got some English people now who hate this country,
Yeah.
even though they're English.
Yeah,
So
because they're not
just-
benefit from the policies, because the policies are foreign
It
policies.
just doesn't make sense to me. It's literally you've reaped all the benefits of living here, and you have all this hatred.
No, it's because it's not. It's the people that are living here. They're not from it. So if they're not from a place, you won't have as much respect for it.
But there are some people who, like, there's an Iranian guy. I don't know if you know Mayor Tusi. He's Iranian, but he's very patriotic. He loves his country, and so he wants it to thrive and things like that. So he might not be English, but he still has a love for the country. So he wants it to be protected. He wants the laws to stay the way they are. He doesn't want people to change things. Of course, you can come and say live here and stuff like that, but not to change it beyond your recognition, not to go against it, like, literally, because that's how you breed hatred and resentment.
Exactly. So you made the place hostile, but it's always based on education.
A lot of it is like English people who are actually the problem, because they're going against their very ancestors who fought for.
Yes.
I'm not saying that. I mean, of course, there's a load of horrible things that happen in history. We all know that, and it's important that it's there so we can see it and say this is not the way you should behave.
All right. So I give you something which was a part of us not knowing our history, was being taught wrong, because again there weren't no color identification before 1680. Yeah.
I think that was Trotsky. It was like the Bolsheviks that brought all race into
Due to the fact that the same Muslims and the Christians again were fighting. Yeah. So Ottoman Empire was doing genocide on the Christians and the Christians wanted to get away, so they had to change their identity, and that's when they changed their identity, which again allowed them to group together for again the benefit for their own survival. So
I think they try to convert
again,
places like Lebanon, Ethiopia, loads of places are Christian, and they literally converted.
yes, my people, appreciate it, thank you. But with a good conversation, right? Do the right thing. Yeah. Yeah, nice speaking to you. And like I say, it's just continue doing the right thing. Doesn't matter how it looks, because again, you will be recognized.
It's just a tool.
You understand? When it's time, when it's real time, you'll be recognized. Like you say, your family, your children, or your relatives will be recognized. So that's that's the main thing. Because again, things are going on.
I think it's just. I just want the hatred to stop because it's getting out of hand.
But that's what I'm saying. When people don't know the right thing and they're doing the wrong, they're going to behave the way that they behave. So it's just that you have to do the right. You have to keep doing the right thing. And if you get one or two people there, it's gonna spread. You understand? But it's like everything is always for a time period, right? It's always for a time period. And again, because things is for a time period, just like you have a seed, it does change. It might not look like it, but if you stay in your right mind, we're talking about what's right and what's wrong.
That's right. We're on your side.
No, we are.
I might see you another time.
Definitely.
Well done.
Walking the right way, and we'll definitely meet.
One thing I want to say before you go, you see Putin reminds me more, like Scarface, right? With Scarface, he was full of shit in many senses, brutally wise, but at least he spoke the truth all the time.
I think this is the thing. This is why we respect the things.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's at least one little right thing.
He's the bastion of all. Like, I think
Because
I respect him for actually, just say you rest.
not everyone's going to be fully right at one point.
Yeah, tell it as it is.
Not everyone's going to be fully right, but but if you could work on your right, if you could work on being right, because not everyone's going to be fully right, right? But if you work on one thing, right thing at day, you're going to be better. That's the main thing.
What annoys me most is the left, the most sanctimonious of all of us, and they're the worst.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, they're causing all this nonsense.
It's true.
They're the ones who are allowing it, they're complicit, and they're the ones who are telling us that we're the problem. Oh, come on.
That's true.
So I think at the end of the day, they're the ones that need to be put into check.
Yeah, definitely.
So
And
you can talk about Putin and all these people what you like, but they're the ones allowing all this nonsense.
and like I said, the more we do speak the right things, the more it will come out. It will, and it's coming, and it's coming out. It's coming. Everything is happening, and like I say, while everything is coming out, just keep doing the right thing, and again, and you will be seen as doing. It's just that if things are coming out, you can see it. Everything are
Well, at the end of the day,
overflowing.
it's not about us, it's about actually engaging and not sitting on our
Exactly, because that's constantly doing the wrong.
Complicit in this,
Exactly. That's why you have to keep speaking.
to
It's
be
true.
quite frank.
Because the word could change a person's mind. Like you might not realize it, and if you're saying something,
Well, it's like with animal
will help.
rights. It's with animal rights. You say to a lot of people, they come along and they're really
Whatever you
hostile,
got.
and then you talk to them for about 15 minutes, and they just say, I understand, and you're like, the way you came across and you straight away went for me.
Yeah, my
without
girlfriend.
even
Exactly.
To me,
This is why it's
suicide
good.
bombing. I normally stay late, but today I got I always come.
because remember that's why if you know what's come to some people have been taught so much wrong that they don't even know how to approach right.
And that's the problem.
And that's
Unless you
the
engage
problem
with
as well.
people, then
That's what we're all here
if you're just
for,
going to believe hearsay, then you're part of the problem.
Exactly.
This is the whole point where people need to engage.
that's
Otherwise,
the
we're going
thing
to
about-
be doing the same thing over and over and over and over again.
You know, you're right. That's why those that are responsible, like yourself,
Yeah.
because you know because you're responsible. You just have to as a parent,
Do you know what I done
just
today?
keep talking the right thing, because it's very. That's why psychology is very important, because majority of us, even though we might be grown, we still development. Because I'm in Parliament.
Did you
right?
enjoy it?
Literally, I'm speaking in Parliament for
In
the
Mayfield?
Windrush, yeah. And an MP, a Liberal Democrat MP came in. I forgot the lady's name, and she was making a speech. But as people so profound, she said, this is what she said, even a 4-year-old would understand that this is wrong. So imagine that she recognized that a 4-year-old would understand. So if the majority of people in the room was
Share
grown.
and subscribe. Share and
So
subscribe.
it's showing where the mindset of the people are in this age. They're not around 4-year-olds. So you have to do things like that. It's for real.
If there's so many people like that, honestly, then they're easier to control.
That's right,
So
because they
this
don't
is
know
why
what's right and wrong.
education, the truth, getting out.
But you know what? Human beings, as you said, we're
instead of
naturally
just like waiting for things to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But you know,
That's not how it works. If you sit back and allow it to
Get
happen,
more seconds.
Do you hear what I just said? Yeah, do you hear what I said?
she's going to go, and then we're going to
You know what
be
human
all
condition is? What is it?
in a really bad position.
I give you one thing before you leave, like I say.
Some people.
You're in your right. You're in
Not
your
all,
right.
not all. So a lot of
When
people.
you stay in your right,
Yeah, no,
you fill
but
up
I'm saying a lot
yourself
of
with
people
right.
dealing greed more than what they need.
You'll feel everything will be right for you, and then you'll be able to help people around.
It does all fit into place.
Polarisation
No matter what they shout at you,
Which one fucking
no matter
gone,
what
no?
words they call you.
Share and subscribe, people. Share and subscribe.
Sorry to kill you. Sorry, get quite angry now.
You're in your right.
You know,
Yeah, I think it's surgery.
rather than just sort of doing nothing. Because the problem in this country is
Share and subscribe.
above all else.
Share and subscribe, people.
This is the result. This is the
House of
result.
Lancelot.
Because back in the day, even though we did lots of pretty bad stuff, at least we had courage.
Yeah, true. But like I said,
Where's that now?
but even they didn't know themselves that they were being taught wrong. So it is an F.
It's a learning.
Just a nut. Exactly. Like I say, the people that are programmed to do right, if they're silent, yeah, that they themselves will be more hurt because
Share and subscribe.
they are programmed to do right, like yourself. So to not to be hurt, you just have to do right. You don't have to figure out whether the people are doing
Share and
right.
subscribe.
Especially English people,
House of
there's a
Lancelot.
lot of massacres. There's a lot of like, if you go like around today, people who don't care, they hate themselves. So they're constantly saying, oh, this is really bad.
Because they weren't taught their right self. They
They
weren't
don't,
taught their
they
right
don't
self.
care if they're hurting themselves. This is the problem.
But that's what I was saying.
We're like, you're not English Jews, we have a responsibility. We're not going to allow you to get offended.
Yeah,
Because at the end of the day, you're going to hurt everybody, not just English people.
exactly. Everyone.
So,
I'm English. I got the blood in me. But that's what I'm saying. If people
you know
ain't
what's really
if
nice
people ain't
is
educated,
you've
that's
got a love for this country, and that's important. People don't realise this is important.
But that's what I'm saying. When we're not educated,
Yeah.
we won't know that. Remember that who we are, our family. We can walk past. Like I say, because we were programmed for color, you walk past one of your blood relatives, but it's very dark. You don't even realize it. Remember, because there's one end of the spectrum very pale, and another end of the spectrum very dark. So again, that's why before they didn't use race, because they knew that was obvious.
This is the problem. That's all
That's why
they're pushing nowadays.
That's what I'm saying. That's the
And
next
it's,
thing to divide, because people are not educated.
Yeah, but it's just it's
All right, see?
it's creating hatred.
Lovely speaking to you. Take care, yeah?
Come to yourself.
You too. Yeah, appreciate everybody, man. Right now we're talking. Yeah. Please say something. Oh, Lord God. Yeah, my people, 1 second. You know? Yeah, man. Yo, my people. Yeah, I know, man. It get cold on this day, but I might just come here to just exercise my right, you know.
Share and
being in my
subscribe,
right.
people. Share and subscribe.
I just exercise being in my rights still, cause yeah, my people, remember. Yeah, I didn't even get to start. The lady just came and just start reasoning after reason with the people.
People, pray Arsenal playing today, please. Pray for Arsenal, yeah? 2-0 to Arsenal.
Hey, we gotta deal with, man. Mr. That, yo, the like, bigger people like, share, all of that, yeah? Subscribe.
Oh, he's back.
Yes, my people. Do the right thing, yes, man. I mean, man. Do the right thing, yes. We have to speak about the right thing. So, yeah, we have the Windrush generation. Again, this is my family members that are being done the wrong, but like I say, there's people around. The right thing you're looking at, this is called the Windrush generation. Again, these was one of the people that are being done wrong to in Parliament. So, yeah, my people, there's a lot of people out here, just true, because they cleared the way. Just make sure I'm out here again, just to so we have the Windrush generation. Okay, these are the rightful, again, heirs to the land of England. Yeah. So these are the rightful heirs to the land of England, the Windrush generation. But just true, we had the wrong government. Yeah. They were changed. Yeah, just through the wrong policies, they were changed. So because they changed the policies, they changed the order of things, we have the wrong people in order. You understand? When the wrong people are in order, wrong things are going to happen. Just like we're happening now. There are so much wrong being done to the children. There's so much wrong being done to the community. People are being deprived at all angles. So this is why we have to understand that, again, the right people is being done wrong to. You understand? The right people are being done wrong to. So, because we're dealing with the Windrush generation, and we're dealing with the right people, again, we have to do the right thing. Remember, like, share, subscribe, my people. Yeah, my people out here, just yeah, my people, keep going, keep going, keep sharing. Yeah, man. Like I'm saying, I'm outside. I'm in High Park corner. Yeah, just trying to make sure that people them know what's right from wrong. Like when it comes to the Windrush generation. So my Windrush generation are people that have been done wrong to, and the government has made sure that they made a claim. Yeah, man. So the Windrush generation are a family of people. Very important. The right thing you're looking at. Yeah, my boss. The right thing you're looking at. We have the Windrush generation. The Windrush generation. You need to know about my people. I may just make it a presentation. The Windrush generation is very important. The right people, but the wrong people may not be able to look at this because that's how it goes. So we have the Windrush generation, my people. And like I say, over 55 people already died. You understand? Based on wrong policies. You understand? Based on wrong administration. So again, there was an act in Parliament to compensate these people that was already done wrong to. So the government has tried to correct their wrongness by creating a compensation, a Windrush compensation. I know the wrong person will be hearing, the right person will be hearing, but the Windrush generation are people, the rightful people of this land. So because we have been getting the wrong education, so we don't know, again, the right thing. We don't know about the right people. That's why the wrong people are education, so we don't know, again, the right thing. We don't know about the right people. That's why the wrong people are within, again, the position that we need to be in. It's very important. Let me just get relaxed. Yes, my people. The right people we're looking for, not the wrong people, because sometimes the wrong people come and corrupt your thing, you know. So all the right people get to see this. But yeah, like I say,
People share and subscribe.
let me just show it. Because some, like I say, right now it's true. Again, the right education for the Windrush generation, so that the government can do the right thing quicker, because majority of people, they don't know the right thing. It's obvious. The education is not right. You understand? The social structure is not right. So you're gonna get a lot of wrong people. And if you are the right person, the right people, you're gonna be, again, chastised the most, because you're supposed to be in the right position. And you have the Windrush generation, look, because I'm on live, you have the Windrush generation, yeah? Again, you have the Windrush compensation, meaning the government has accepted that they done wrong. So if the government has done wrong, then there's a lot of wrong people, because the government is the one that is leading for that much generation. So if the government has accepted that they done wrong, yeah? So if the government has accepted that they done wrong, then the majority of people that are walking around now of day are wrong. Think about this. The government has done wrong to all these people, and the government has influenced all of the people than before. So everyone that's coming now, they're all people that are operating wrong, that are doing wrong, because they don't even know, again, the right that the government has corrected, that they have done wrong to these people. So think about that. That is a very important point, because if the government recognize they have done wrong, and people don't, and people follow government, then people will know that they do wrong.
Every voice matters.
Every voice, that's the right thing to say, man. All right, my boss, appreciate every voice, because it's right.
Share and subscribe, people. Share and subscribe.
I appreciate, bro. I appreciate it, man. Listen, yo, like I say, you have to stand in your right, you know, because you have the right to stand, yeah? And if you, yeah, are being affected by the wrong things, yeah, then you have to do the right thing for yourself and your family. So if it's about talking, if it's about sharing the right information, then it's about that. Because like I say, if the government at the top of the chain has done wrong to these people and they have the one has been promoting for so long, then everyone below the government will be doing wrong. That means they don't even know about these people when, again, they're supposed to know about these people because it's right to know about these people. These people are the right foundation of this country. And imagine that. The government knows it themselves because that's why they accepted that. But obviously from the education, from the social system, from every system that they have corrupted, doing wrong, that is affecting the people across the board. And when that affects the people across the board, even though they have made a compensation, then they have not made it clear so the people can interact or the people can learn properly or learn the right history. Because it's very important. If you don't know the right history, that means you're wrong. That's a psychological deficiency that we have. And the majority of us rolling around with that. Because these people do exist. And that's why do you think Putin himself has brought out what is right? Because, like I say, there will be change coming and there will be the right people that come. So if Putin is starting to bring out what's right, then again, because he's correcting for his nation, because they know that his nation's gonna feel it. So imagine that now. It's real. So what is right, Putin is doing what is right. He's bringing out the right character.
Taking affirmative action.
Affirmative action. You understand? Like I say, even the government at the top has done wrong. Facts. Yeah, that's what I say. The right people will know, the wrong people won't know. That's the thing. And I'm here for the right people because, again, so much people has got the wrong education. Evil is in every town and every city. Putin is using us, using you. Like I say, like only if you don't know what's right. You understand? That's why the right people will fight up what's wrong. But that's the main thing. We have to understand again about the right history. Yeah? And the history of the people that you see walking around, they have been turned wrong themselves. They don't even recognize themselves. You understand? They don't even recognize the value in society. They don't even recognize the right foundation. All of the influence that's happening now, again, is happening because of the right people. And then it turned around due to wars that the wrong people is leading the right people, and the right people are being affected, like the Windrush generation. Based on wrong policies, wrong administration, over 55 has died. So imagine that, based on wrong administration, over 55 has died. So a lot of people, look, for what's going on in Palestine, people are consenting because they're not doing nothing. So they're consenting to what's wrong. And when right people consent to what's wrong, they get hurt even more. That's why some people don't have the right education, can't read and write, and so they don't know whether they're getting the right deal or the wrong deal. That's why it's so important. Again, if people are speaking the right thing, they won't be interfered if the right people comes along. So this is why it's so important, my people. Where is the God? Amen. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So it's about, like, the whole thing is about, again, when I realized the right is so powerful because we need the foundation to stand up. The foundation is right. So it's just people not educating about the foundation. And when people are not educated about the foundation, they will be wrong. And they will do wrong things. And they will corrupt people for them to start doing wrong things. But if you understand, if you're connected to the foundation, which is right, then you will continue to do the right thing. And one of the right things, education. If you're not educated about history, if you're not educated about family, then you're gonna be wrong. You're not gonna know. You're not gonna know what benefits you, and you're not gonna know what hurts you. You understand? You're gonna be disabled. You're not gonna be dumb to the point of you get hurt and you can't feel it because your senses has been removed. You're not able to know what's right from wrong. Very important. I appreciate the comments. Keep commenting. Remember to like up the stream, yeah? Remember to like up the stream. I got people watching. Remember to like up the stream. Again, my friend, that's the right thing to look at, you know. Yeah, man. You walk around, you see a lot wrong things, but sometimes the right thing is right in front of you. All right, my people. That's it. Excellent. That's what I'm saying. We have to have these excellent things. I know, but this is the majority of things that we're having. We have the Windrush generation, which is again the generation of the United Kingdom. These are right people. These people have the right to England, but yet the wrong people are administrating. Look, my people. Look again, my people. Yeah, we have the Windrush. Yeah, the government has accepted that they've done wrong. Yeah, the government themselves. But if people are not educated to what the government have corrected, then again, people would not know their history. Yeah, and people would not know what's going on. So that's why it's so important, so important to be correct. Correct. When you're correct, that means you know what's right from wrong. And when you're educated, that means you have the opportunity to know what's right from wrong. Yes, my people, that's why we're outside live. Again, just trying to get the right people to get the right ears, because that's what we need. We don't need the wrong people. That's why wrong people has affected our people for so long. They're in the wrong position. I appreciate the like. They're in the wrong position. And people that are in the wrong position are affecting people that need a little help. And that's why, again, it's very important to know the right order. These are the right order of the day. These people are the people that Putin was revealing. So the same revealing of the pictures that Putin has revealed, these are the same people. Yes, my brother. I mean, my represent. These are the same people that Putin has revealed. These are the Windrush generation. The same people the same picture that Putin has revealed about Christ and his descendants. These are the same people that the government, these are the Windrush generation that the government has done wrong to. What Putin has revealed, these are Windrush generation. They have changed ourselves. They changed our covenant. They changed our language, our name. But Putin, that's why the world is coming out. The truth will come out. What's right will come out. The same people that Putin has revealed, these are the same people. That's why, again, you could trace their lineage back to Christ and back to Egypt. These are very important things. So this is why the right education is needed, my people. Look, I'm saying, the same people that Putin has revealed to be Christ, these are the same people that has been done to this wrong to this day. So this is based on education, this is based on blood. You have to be in the right understanding, because like I say, these people still exist. These people can trace their lineage back to the same people that Putin has shown online. You get it? Because these people are coming from all the way from the River Nile, all the way from Palestine, all the way from Libya, all the way. So, because again, these things are coming out slowly, the government at the top are putting out slowly, but the people, them are not educated. If a government has made a mistake and they correct it, that means they're supposed to correct the people then, because the people then will be still making the same mistake. The people then won't be seeing what is right, what they have put out, they will still being in their wrong mind. So this is why it's so important to be educated about what government is putting out. So when government put out the wrong thing, we could be able to acknowledge it. But when government put out the right thing, because we're psychologically wrong, we don't even know what's right. You understand? But it's happening, and it's happening again slowly. If a government can do that at the top level, in a global forum, they're saying these are the right people, and now the government of this country have accepted that they have done wrong to the same people that Putin is showing, that means there's a lot of right to be shown. And obviously I'm here to promote that because I'm a part of these people, I'm a part of my bloodline. And a lot of people don't know about these people. That's your bloodline? Yeah. And a lot of people don't know about these people. That's why Putin can show something and it doesn't reflect these, because people, they don't know the history of these people. And that's why it's so important. This is the Windrush generation. These people are the original people of England. Before England was existed, there was place called Mercia, the kingdom of Mercia, the kingdom of Wessex. These said people are the said people from Granada, the Moorish kingdom of Granada, and these are the said people from the Iberian kingdom. And the said Iberian kingdom is the said, again, Christ, the said Christ bloodline that came all the way to England. They were being moved due to wars that was taking place. And this is why it's so important. That's why Putin, again, had all of those monuments, or those pictures, because they were within the Iberian Peninsula. So this is why it's so important to understand the history, because the said people that Putin revealed is the said people that are revealing, but they don't know about, again, these people, because they have changed their language, they have changed the name, they have changed their place. These are real things, because if you do the history of these people, it's the same pictures that have been revealed, that Putin revealed. That's why it's so important to know history. They just changed our covenant. Like I said, because before England existed, these people was already here. That means my people. That's why you have a place called Mercia. A lot of people don't not educated to Mercia. Wessex. Wessex, yep, are Moors. Moors that came from, that's why in Cumbria, you could say that the Moors was here in Cumbria. You could find a stone that says that the Moors was here.